Hello, I'm a student of Jones University, and I am giving you the final presentation. Why do people want to go to school? Uh, Going back to school is important. Education is very important. You can't do anything if you're not in school to make a difference in your life. Has a value and an important part of our lives. We see people today, they're rushing off to work every day to make their ends meet. School has a goal. Each and every class you take, you're achieving something in a class. This is why I chose to go back to school, because I graduated in 1977 and I had my family. I stopped going to school. It was my preference to go, but once you have a family, you don't think about that preference. You think about your children. So now I'm back in school, and I have learned a lot of things being back in college. I lost some things, but I gained a lot. And it's important. It's a good thing to do to keep your mind occupied, and not only your mind, but that knowledge that you got from the first grade to the 12th grade. It keeps it going. It's very helpful to be in school, and not only that, it occupies your mind, because a lot of us need our mind to be occupied other than watching television or listening to music. We need to know how to maintain our living uh, expenses, our living, making it better for your family, also as well as yourself. Going back to school for me has been a challenge, and I must say I am joyful for the challenge, because the challenge gives me knowledge, and I like the knowledge that I'm receiving. Uh, we should always look at the fact that knowledge is good. Knowledge is awesome. Uh, Learning different things by me being in college, learning how to be an entrepreneur is no easy task, but I don't mind the challenge of going back to school and being something more than a cashier or a nurse or just a mere person. I feel as though I'm achieving a lot and I'm doing better than I have done. Mind you, my grades ain't the way I want them to be, but I'm achieving to make them better, and that's what it's about. Getting the grades up, improving yourself, and as life goes on, the more you learn, the more you know. Um, I really do enjoy this. I really enjoy being online, getting the education, not being around a crowd of people that are a lot smarter than you. Some of them are, and some people aren't. And I like to sit down. If I can't get it, I will study it, and studying is good. Um, but this is my final presentation, so I'm hoping that I am encouraging someone today to want to bring about a change in their life. It's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are. Do something with your life other than, walking the streets, going to the grocery store. Find something that will amuse you. And this is an amusement, not a joyful thing, but it helps the mind. It helps your thoughts to be able to do that which you thought you couldn't do. At my age, which is, anyway, I'm of that age, and go for it. Go for it. While you still have breath in your body, make a difference in your life for you. Not just for your family, but for you. Make yourself happy. It's about you. me. A change is worth everything. It feels good to change. It feels good to go to school. It really does, and I'm thankful for that. So with that in mind, I hope that I have said something. And it, it, okay, the cost of going to college is 2,500, and that's going to class. That's going to a class in a building, and there's a difference going than going online. Online, you're only paying less than that. Going to school, you're paying $2,000 to $10,000 to go to a classroom with a lot of people, and 2 million people does classes online, and that's an awesome score. 2 million people does classes online, which is a good thing. I'm glad to be amongst them because I find that I have the time to get into what I have to get into, and with that, I'm learning, and I appreciate the professors that works with me. Now that's what's awesome. You got people one-on-one working with you, helping you to achieve something. And I admire their passion and their concern for each and every one of us that's online. And I thank them for the scores, and they just like it. I love the encouragement, and I love the people that got me into Jones University because they take the time out to see about me. They'll call, and that's what I like about it. They call you and say, well, how you doing? How's class? And I talk to them and I tell them, well, this is not right, something like, and they're like, well, Carrie, well, how would you want to do this? And I must have one class at a time because I have lost a lot of knowledge from school, from having family, children, raising them. So one class at a time is for me. I don't know what's good for other people. I'm not telling you to take one class. However you can endure it, endure it. But with me, I have to do one class at a time. That way I won't mess up. I get the grades that I need. So I need a good point average, and you do. They work with you. They help you to get the average you need to accumulate what you're going for, your goal. Jones University is an all-right school to go to, and I appreciate each and every one of them that helps me and many others that are calling them and trying to get their stuff together. Now my goal is to be, and this is what I would like to do as a student and an achiever, I would like to own my own business. I would like to own a nursing home. So my main goal is to become a CEO of a caretaking home. And with that in mind, I would like to be able to, not if things go accordingly, I would like to be able to walk there, check on the patients and the nurses, and just be a part of the environment. Because most CEOs, they just build them and don't go see about them. I want to see about them, and I want to talk to my employees as well as my patients. I want to be a part of everything. I don't want to sit down. I want to be a part of it. And that's what my goal is as far as being and being an entrepreneur and a student at Jones University. So I'm encouraging someone today, if you got a dream, go after the dream. Get what you want to get, because it's there for us. You can't say it's not there. It is there. You got to make a step in the right direction, which I did. I made a step. Out of all these years, I made a step to make something more than what I used to be. So, with that in mind, go for it. That's all I can say. Just go for it. Even if you fail, because we are not winners. All of us are not winners. But keep trying till you reach your goal. And I'm trying as hard as I know how to try to reach my goal. I may have some downfalls, but I'm going to be alright. Thank you.